Now, ladies and gentlemen, the next person I'll be inviting on stage this evening to give the first tribute of the night is a man who isn't just a friend of the family, but also has the honor of being the governor of the state where the family, the dearly departed, lived, worked, thrived, and certainly made many memories. Please let's give a very warm welcome to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, for his tribute.
Good evening, friends, families, Your Excellencies. It's certainly not the kind of night or evening we would have hoped for a year ago, but we're here. And so a year ago, the world, as we knew it, changed forever. In an instant, we lost a man whose presence was larger than life. Dr. Herbert Onyewumbu Wigwe. That cruel night took not only Herbert, but also his beloved wife, Chizoba, their son, Chizi, and a cherished friend for so many of us here today, Bimbo. The pain of their passing still lingers like an open wound that time has not been able to heal. If love, friendship, or sheer force of will could rewrite history, we would have turned back time. We would have done anything. We would have done everything to change the course of events that led to that fateful night. But life, in its unpredictability, has forced us to confront a reality we never prepared for. A world without Herbert and his other three souls. Yet, we can truly say Herbert is gone. It's the renowned poet, Rabbi Togore, who once wrote, "Death is not extinguishing the lights, it is only putting out the lamp because its dawn has come." HOW's light has not been extinguished, it has only transformed, illuminating the path of all he touched, guiding us forward with the force of his vision, guiding us with his passion and his purpose. Herbert was not a man of half measure. He did not believe in small dreams or cautious steps. He saw what could be, and he pursued it relentlessly. He was a builder, not just of businesses, but of people, of ideas, and of future. And I believe several others in this hall, still struggle to speak of Herbert in the past, because he was a man who lived perpetually in the present and in the future. He was not one to be confounded by limits of the moment, always thinking ahead, always building, always striving for actions, not words, was his language. Ideas were not just ideas, they were blueprints for transformation. And in the 3 or more than 3 decades that I have had the privilege to call him a friend and a brother, I saw him turn vision into reality, time and time again. Where others hesitated, HOW moved. Where others saw obstacles, he saw opportunities. He truly believed in Nigeria. He believed in Africa, in our capacity to raise beyond our circumstances and build institutions that would stand the test of time. The countless ideas he nurtured into reality. Several of them are around us in this room. Institutions, organizations, and they were not just moments of brilliance. His tenacity and his unshakable belief in what is possible. He especially believed in our work here in Lagos State. Herbert traveled the world with us, helping my government to mobilize partners and funding. Lagos State has felt his absence very strongly in the last 1 year, and people in this room know truly what I'm talking about. There are projects that would no doubt have moved faster today because Herbert being around will have pushed it forward. Across the state lie several stamps of Herbert Wigwe's impact, from road and bridges that we're putting together, to revamp of the historic National Arts Theatre, to the gold label Access Bank Lagos Marathon that is coming up next Saturday, which was launched together in partnership with Lagos State 10 years ago. In our much talked about triumph against coronavirus, COVID-19, Herbert, and I'm sure you all believe, played a critical, pivotal role during that difficult time for our country and for the world. Through his financial services genius, his boundless philanthropy, his overwhelming love for arts and culture, and his relentless readiness to assist and support, HOW made, and I say, made my work as governor a little easier for me. He was a man who was never satisfied with just talking and planning. He instead always wanted to move to doing. He was always looking for ways to be impactful. Nothing gave him as much joy and satisfaction as executing projects. And this was true of him in the entire time that I knew him. And like I said, over 3 decades. The countless ideas he moved from concept to reality are testament to his quality of life. But I believe his greatest legacy lives in his children, Tochi, David, Hannah, and Okachi. Tochi, your parents, especially your dad, sure is immensely proud of you. And I have no doubt that he will continue to be. In the face of unimaginable loss, you have risen with strength, with dignity and leadership beyond your years. You are the embodiment of his spirit. And through you, I believe David, Hannah, and Okachi, the real Albert story, will continue. May God Almighty continue to uphold you and fill you every void with his grace. I would like to especially also recognize and thank Herbert's bosom friend and partner, Mr. Igboje A. Imokwere, for his devotion, for all that you're doing to keep his family and his name and his memory alive. Olushola Fale, somewhere around, Efoli, Victor, Miriam. These are Albert's personal staff and his engine room. I dare say it has been an honor and my privilege that I've tried to step on 1 or 2 occasions to fill the huge gap. And I assure you that I will continue to discharge this responsibility faithfully. I will say this again. Herbert was more than a friend. He was a brother. We share the vision of work. We share the vision of governance and the future of our people together. His passion was contagious. His drive were unrelenting. And his laughter, deep, rich, and full of life, still echoes in my mind. He was one of the finest men that I have worked with. And his absence is a void that no one, well, it will take a lot to fill it. And so as we mark this solemn anniversary, we hold on to these memories of heartfelt conversations, of bold ideas, of healthy laughter, of a man who gave his all to everything he believed in. Those memories are now our superpower, the light that guides us through the darkness of mourning and grieving. Yes, we still mourn. Yes, we're still grieving. But as the Bible reminds us in the book of 1 Thessalonians 4:13, we do not grieve as those who have no hope, because we know his separation is not forever. We know that one day we'll see him again. And then, when that day comes, I hope that we will have stories to tell, stories of how we carried forward his dreams, how we honored his vision, and how we ensured his legacy did not fade. HOW, a friend, a brother. Your voice, I say, has not faded. Your laughter still echoes. Your light still shines. And so we'll keep going. Like you say, we'll keep building. Excellency, we'll keep believing. We have to keep on moving until we meet again. Rest well. Your work here is done, but your impact will not fade. Lagos truly misses you, bro. Thank you.
We thank Mr. Governor, His Excellency Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Please put your hands together for him one more time. Herbert counted him as a collaborator with many of the initiatives from the bank, and also, as he mentioned, in healthcare and various endeavors.